let's see. Trying to, there we go. Hi, I'm Rachel Chamness with Sound Waves Heal. And every week on Thursday at 11 o'clock Eastern Standard Time in Knoxville, Tennessee, or in New York, or in the eastern coast of America, I go live with my cards. So these are my cards. They're my Fae Oracle deck. They're called Elemental Magic and Manifestation. You can buy them from any country. If you can't buy them in your country off my website, let me know and I'll allow it. But so you can buy them from anywhere on my site. They're discounted on there to help you with the shipping. If you're in America, you have to buy them from Amazon, and they're there. But the international shipping is kind of crazy. So I took $10 off to help with that. It's usually about $20. But anyway, what are these cards for? I brought forth 37 different elementals that you may have. I'm sure some of these you have not met yet. Hi, Shauna. And so I think you'll really like it. You'll get to meet all kinds of beings. So in the book, you'll see that it's just really small. You have the picture, a little bit about the being, and a channeled message from them. This is actually to help you start to connect to Fae elementals and even channel them. I channeled the whole book and the whole deck and everything. I used an artist too, but truthfully, this deck will help you. It will help you channel. And that's what I do. I help light workers open their psychic senses, connect to their spirit guides and beings of light, to channel their healing, to channel their messages, and to channel their light. And that's what I do, and I love it. So hi everybody. So oh, thank you. Okay, so let's start with, oh, I lost it. Oh, that's why I have to do it this way. Let's start with jump box. So today we're just going to, let's see. I don't like this. Well, that's right. Today we're going to talk about jump box. So a lot of times you hear this like gremlins in a kind of bad way, like, oh, this gremlin, like it's nasty, evil creature. And you know, so I hear from people sometimes too talking about Fae and how they don't like them or how they're evil, and that's actually not true. But there are a lot of negative entities out there who pretend to be Fae. Yes, and they pretend to be gremlins, or people call them gargoyles or gremlins because it reminds them of that. And that's just a shape-shifting thing. They also can look like octopuses and all kinds of like these negative entities, if you remove negative entities from people, which is something I do teach in my Reiki Master Teacher. So, you know, but truthfully, a real gremlin is a really cute little elemental. And there's also like goblins, there's gargoyles, there are all kinds of sweet things, you know? So, you know that the Fae are well. Hi, Renata. Hi, everybody. Okay. So let's start with jump box, and then I'll do another one, and then we'll go to readings. And I'll get to everyone I can. Go really fast. Okay, you will hardly ever see these creatures, even with your third eye. Their work is related to garden gnomes in that they help you with your outdoor physical space. They just enjoy doing simple work, so call on them if you need them with some of your lawn or garden equipment, or with a garden pest that's eating your flowers. Now, since I've gotten to know them better since I made these cards, they also help with anything broken in the house, and they also help with EMFs. Like you can call on them for things like that. We studied them in my Tag Light Workers group, which is a monthly group where we connect to all different kinds of beings of light and practice channeling and get mini sessions all week and things like that. It's amazing. So check it out. Okay, Jump Box says, you could not possibly be an expert on everything. Isn't that true? Your message today is that you will need an expert to help you out this time with some professional advice and support. If you have several to choose from, write down their names and spend time checking into your heart for each name one by one and choose the one that feels most aligned. So this card comes up for people who may need a spiritual healing or clearing, like they're trying to fix something themselves, clear it themselves, and it's not working. And they're like, this card comes up, it's like, you need this specialist because what you're doing is going to take forever and you will do so much better. Everything will get so much better for you if you just get a specialist. This can also apply to, like, if you're trying to heal your anxiety or something, what you really need is a therapist. This can also apply to if you are trying to fix your sink and you really need a plumber. So it could be anything like that. So it just depends, on like who gets the card. So if you have my cards, it's always great to do this, to come to these lives, because you'll learn in all the ways that these cards can come up for people, and it can help you with using them, So this is Chitalda, the Ice Mermaid. And notice she has a horn. That's not really what I've seen on the Ice Mermaids before, but Chitalda has one, which is kind of cool. So I don't know if it's ethereal or what, but they're ethereal too. So, Okay, ice mermaids are Arctic mermaids. They work with the white light from the star Polaris, along with many other Arctic elemental beings. We studied these in tag too. Ice mermaids can help you heal old wounds and find new purpose in what you've experienced. Chitalda is the first one I've met with a horn coming from her third eye. Chitalda says, circling thoughts or patterns distressing you are signaling you to stop what you are focusing on or doing and do something else for a while. A fresh look or fresh start may be needed. A habit may need release. Rest or recharge your energy for a while. Morning, Stephanie. Hi, Brianna. Stacy. Oh, hi, Stacy. It's been a while. Hi, Jean. Okay, so I'm also live inside my I love Fae Fairies group. And since Facebook sucks now, I'll just have to do this so we can put them on screen. So Renata's first. Okay. So Renata, your card is, let's go to this. You got divine change, Babette's unicorn. There's beautiful things coming up for you, changing for you, and there is a divine change happening. So what I get is it's a surprise. You've had one before, as I recall. It might not, it's not the same thing, or it doesn't have to be the same thing. I just mean you know all about divine change. Surprises, but you have a surprise or something's changing in like a surprising way. It's so beautiful and great, and it's really going to be wonderful. Like you're going to be like, oh, it's kind of like what happened with me recently. If you've heard of Ethereal TV, I have a new TV show called Higher Realm Activations on etherealtv.net, and you can, if you join that, I think you'll really like my show. It's all about activations and trance channeling, all different kinds of beings. It's like a mini tag. Basically, it's like a little tiny taste of what I do in my tag program. Okay, and then Stephanie is also in the group right now asking for a card. You got gratitude, Stephanie. This is the Gwolf. So this is one of the newer beings coming in that I channel for the first time for this deck. So Barry saying, Stephanie, if you can just find the gratitude in even the worst things, it will really, really help you with getting through it. So just know that like your spirit guides know best. There's everything bad ends up to something good. If you can just be grateful for this lesson and ask to be shown like how to get through it and what it is that you need to learn to get through it faster, then you will, and you'll find a great healing in that. And Renata says, yes, I feel it's changing. It's coming. That's good. Yay. Okay. Now Shauna is next. I need a little water. I'm talking extra fast for sure. There was coffee involved. So you got, yes, Philomaya, the fairy is telling you, yes, say yes. In fact, watch the Yes Man movie, right? With Jim Carrey. That's like the ultimate say yes movie. I love that movie. Say yes, something wonderful is happening and you're being guided to it and you're trying to figure out how you're going to make it happen. Say yes. That's what I get. Judy's next. You got call for clearing. Mommy sad, I'm sorry. Titsula, the Diamond Light Dragon, saying you need a little clearing, Judy. So you could do it yourself, but maybe reach out to a trusted healer or trade. Every light worker, even we all need a clearing. So sometimes we get guided to get a clearing from someone else, even though we can do it ourselves, because we really need that outside information of like why we need the clearing. And it could be, I feel like it's a past life clearing that you need. So, well, I hate to just be like, you need a past life. No, they say you need a session because you need to know all about it. So there's some things that if you get a session with someone else, barter, whatever, someone you trust, you're going to find a new chunk of information that's going to be really helpful for you. Okay. So I hate to say that. Get a session with somebody. I'm giving away free now sessions right now for anyone who signs up for a year of Ethereal TV, sends me the screenshot, and then subscribes to my show that you can get it. And it's on sale right now. But if anyone signs up for just the monthly charge, which is $11.99, then you can also screenshot that to me, and I'll give you a little free reading, a little card if you want. Okay, so Christine, you're next. You got trust your intuition, Whirly the Narwhal. So yeah, these narwhals are also elementals, right? And you're not surprised. Trust your intuition, Christine, because your guides are like telling you stuff all the time. They say you can hear them, that you're clairaudient, and they're like telling you, and the Fae are talking to you, and you should never dismiss anything because they are talking to you. It is happening. So they want you to step more into your belief and listen to your guides. Okay, Joanne. Past life connection, Finley, the crystal diva. When you pull this card, I'm going to clear it for you. You got a past life connection to, it's actually for grief. So it's kind of the reason why your grief, obviously grief, losing a parent so hard. And of course, there's no going around it, but there's also a past life connection to grief. That's making it harder, triggering you a little bit. So let's clear that. Oh, this is actually grief on a wide scale, like a past life where you witness like the destruction. It's not Atlantis, but it's kind of like that. It's like where you witness the destruction of like most of the people on the planet or the whole planet or something, or a whole species. Like even see dolphins. It's Mintaka. It's one of those Mintaka planets, I think, that suffered a great loss. Okay, so that's what it is. And then healing this should help. Oh, Judy. Okay. I'd love to help, but wonderful. Okay, so next we go to Stephanie. Oh, we did Stephanie. So now we have Brandy. These are in my I Love Fae, Fairies, and Elementals group, which I'm also live in. So I'm just going to put them on screen. Let's see. This is the only way I can do it. Okay, so Brandy's next, and you're clear, Joanne. And Brandy got my favorite card, which is Trust and Patience, Faunally the Servitor. Coming forward for you. So Brandy's one of my psychic Reiki healing students, and she's so very talented. And they're just saying, like, trust in the messages that you're seeing. You're starting to receive a lot of messages, and we've even talked about it, right? Like some of the amazing things. And I really think you should write it all down, journal it, and have it turn into a book one day because it's really cool. So trust and patience. Trust where your guides are sending you. So they kind of show me, like in your Reiki sessions, like they're kind of guiding you on these little mini journeys. And just like if you feel a little bit like you're spacing out, which is actually something that Jesus said last week when I was like channeling him about healing, that and you can watch that if you want to on this channel. But like if you feel a little bit like you're kind of spacing out a little bit, that's okay. You're going on this little journey to heal and not to worry about that. That's like a good thing. Okay. All right, who's next? Andrea. Look, you can see it's on the cover. You got Alchemy and Magic. Alchemy and Magic happening for you, Andrea. How are you taking advantage of it? To take advantage of alchemic magic time, manifesting time, you need to watch your thoughts, make sure you're dealing with any shadow work that comes up quickly so that you can get past it and be able to get back to joy. But you're not gonna ignore it. You're gonna work through it real quick. This is a resource that helps. soundwavesheal.com/shadow work, or search shadow work on my blog at soundwavesheal.com/blog. Anyway, this will help you. So, but also it's just like releasing anything, staying in like what you want to manifest and thinking about that often as if you already have it. Don't put it in longing or in the future, anything like that. And because this is a very, very alchemic time for you, time to like connect with your guides and think about things like what you want to bring forward and what you want to do and things like that. So if you want to get in touch with one of your guides and you don't know how, of course, I have like a free resource for that too. Here it is. You can also find this under sessions and menu tab on my website. I don't know why it's under that. It's hard to make very few tabs for all the things that I do. I have new tabs. I have new website stuff if you guys haven't been to my website lately. And also, if you go there, you'll see my Costa Rica retreat. I just put it up. Oh, thank you. Jean, you got receive with grace. Kendall, the mermaid, is saying, you must receive. If you want to receive from the universe, then receive. So I get that you already have the message about receiving when people try to give you things. But this is about this message I've been getting a lot. It's like, where are you blocking receiving? So everyone, this is kind of almost like a group message. Where are you blocking receiving? When you think about what you want in the world, do you feel like a closed part here? Do you feel that block? You can actually feel these things now. Everyone should be claircognizant at least by now, and everything's opening up for everyone. So where do you feel it? You know, do you feel like there's a block? Do you feel like, so release it, take a deep breath. And just, I allow all good things to happen for me. I allow the universe to provide for me. I know and allow that the universe is always looking out for me and bringing me things that are in my best interest, and that I have discernment and knowledge that I know the difference. These kind of affirmations really, really going to be helpful to you. Tracy, you got finish. Marymount the elf. So they want you to finish something you started. It looks to me like something you're working on with your sessions, or something you were thinking about adding. They just want you to think about it a little more and kind of go into it. And of course, I'll help you with that anytime you want. You can, if you have an idea, you can send me a Voxer, since you're one of my Accelerate Channeling Mastery students. If you want, I'll give you a little help. Hey, Stacy, it's been so long. How are you? You got time to move. Stacy, do you have my cards? These are great for channeling all these beings. I think you would love them. Time to move is Lady Nadia, the River Naya. This is actually the very first card that we made. And time to move for you, it could mean place, or it could be something else. Is it time to move places? It's time to move your body? They're just saying like, I actually feel like this is more of like a physical move. Sometimes they say things like it's time to move, like you need to like exercise more. But I think for you, they're actually showing me like move your furniture, like feng shui. I actually literally see your chair, and they want you to like use Reiki and stuff to clear the chair that you sit in a lot and move it around a little bit. And in the whole room, you might even want to move the whole room. Like think about feng shui principles, maybe read a book. Like there's some feng shui things in your house that could be really helpful for you to work on. But it especially involves the chair you sit in a lot, like if you watch TV or something like that, is what I'm getting. Time to move the energy there is what I get. Brianna, you got self-employment. Are you self-employed? If not, time to be working on your self-employment. I love to help people work on their light worker self-employment. If you're already self-employed, then it could be that there's more, or there's something else that you need to bring in for yourself. So, definitely check it out. Oh, thank you. Thank you. You're welcome. All right. And then next in the group, I'll put it on Sarah. So Sarah, you got healer. Of course, you're a healer, Sarah, but what I see for you is there's more healing, learning to be done, and more healing to be done. That, such a part of you. I think they're saying master teacher too. Of course, I know you're working on doing that for hopefully January, but they're just saying more, work on yourself more, work on others more. Definitely you need to be charging if you're not, like that sort of stuff. Okay. So they're just really emphasizing this, that you really, really need to get working on it. Okay. Emily, you got set your sights higher. Lily, the seahorse, saying, there's certain times where we don't set the bar high enough for ourselves. We think things are for other people, or isn't it cool what this person's doing? I wish I could do that. I wish I had that talent. Guess what? I learned to be a medium. I mean, I had some natural talent, but I had closed it off, and probably all of you too. Almost everyone. actually everyone can open their psychic senses and learn to do this. I teach all kinds of people this. There's some things that you have to go through first, but if you're feeling called, I'm trying to show their little horns. If you're feeling called, this is absolutely something I teach people all the time. Okay, so set your sights higher. Whatever it is that you think is not for you is for you, and you can have anything you want. It's basically the message for you. Linda, you got worthiness. Linda Wallace, Beesby the Selkie. Where are you being pinged with a self-worth issue? They just basically want you to work on your self-worth. I have lots of programs for that in my monthly programs, but what they're showing me for you, honestly, is a book. To find a good book for yourself for worthiness, like a workbook, something that you're drawn to, might be a really good thing. Hi, Julie. You got compassion, Lather Lighted Tree Spirit. Having more compassion for yourself as you're working on the new trance channeling that you're doing now. Just like you're, taking the class again and really working on it. So I heard you did so great in the class the other night. Leslie told me I can't wait for our next class. But just a little compassion for yourself. It's like what they're saying is you sometimes get ahead of yourself. It's like, it almost feel like it's more of a gratitude card. Like for you today, it's like you did it and you were amazing, but then you're like, well, I could have done it better. Other people are better. I need to be better. And they're like, no, you need to be like, hey, I did awesome. That's the best I've ever done. It's going to get better and better each time. And this could be other things in your life as well, not just this, but that's kind of what I'm getting. Sarah says, will do. Sometimes I stop doing my routine. I was thinking today that I need to Reiki myself. Yeah, definitely. Sarah. Okay, cool. You're welcome. I love it. Amy. Oh, thank you. I am. How are you? You got manifest. What are you manifesting right now? And I think that's exactly like the reading. Like, sit down, say, what am I manifesting right now? What am I thinking of? Hopefully you're not thinking like repetitive negative thoughts. If so, you need to reboot, clear, ground, do all the things, do a little healing. You could watch something on my Soundwaves Heal YouTube channel if you don't have things to do. If you have, if you need a little healing or go get a healing from someone, but reboot and then say, what am I manifesting and work on it, right? I think it'd be awesome. Okay, listen. Jenny Rivers, you're next. Listen from Mudu, the Tall Elf. Alicia, you got listen. So this is the clairaudience card, and there's a lot of sounds that you're getting now. They show me you literally going, what was that? What? Does anyone else hear that music or anything like that? I don't know if it's music, but if you are hearing music that no one else can hear, it feels a little weird. You're not really sure if you can hear it. That's usually Fae music. And I do get that the Fae are strong with you, not to mix in Star Wars, but that, the Fae are trying to contact you. And so listen and see what you hear. I think you will hear the music, which is pretty awesome. Yeah, so if any of you want to subscribe for a year of etherealtv.net, which is where my new show, Higher Realm Activations, is, you can get a deal it's $95, I think, for the whole year. And then you screenshot me that, and then you subscribe to my show. I will then send you and tell me the email you used, and I will send to your email a way to get a session from me. That's a Boxer app session, so my emergency sessions. So you can use it anytime for the next year, whatever you want, clearing, healing, mentorship, whatever. I'm doing that for the next, I think I've done 5 already, so I have 10 more to give away if you want. And if you sign up for the just monthly $11.99, I'll give you a way to get a free reading, which would be a little bit longer, but something like this. So let me know if you sign up for the monthly. I do have a little thing, and then just send me a message or email. You have my email, Jenny. You got 10 to your garden. Hawatha, the garden fairy, is saying that something really important to you is needing your attention. And so just look around and see what you possibly have missed, because there's something that you've missed that is important. So it could be something about your job, or I think for you, it's self-care. So it's like you're kind of doing, they show me you're putting out fires, but for yourself, there's more self-care that's needed. That's what I get, okay? Hi, Tanya. So nice to see you. Lovely. You got problem resolved. So there's a problem that has to do with other people who are like close to you in proximity, like either like a neighbor to your work or people that you employ or people that you know, or it's like, it looks like there's some fighting or something that's super annoying that has nothing to do with you, but is annoying. And so what I get about that is that it's resolved. So there's nothing that you need to do to resolve it. You just ask, the angels to clean it up like you do, or whoever you work with most. And it's just your problem is resolved. Like it's starting to become your problem because it's such a problem, but I get that it's just gonna whoosh, go away. So it's resolved. So just start thinking of it in the present. Like, I'm so glad that problem's resolved, and I can't wait to see how it is resolved, how the universe is going to show me that today or tomorrow. But you can say it again tomorrow if it doesn't happen today. Angel, lovely to see you. Got abundance windfall, yay! When you get the deck and you open it up, this is the first one, and you can just be like, yes. If you buy the deck. Okay, abundance windfall for you. It's one of my favorite cards. He's so cute, this troll. So abundance coming your way. I just see like an abundance of light. So I don't know if it's actually like cash. No, it's more like an abundance of light healing. Or have you just been attuned to light language like naturally or anything like that? Or you've been attuned? Because it looks to me like light language. All right, now I'm going to give everyone the link in case you are saying, what is light language? I have a blog post on my website, soundwavesheal.com/light-language is the free blog post. So if anybody wants that link, that's it. And you can learn about light language because maybe it's happened to you and you have no idea. It talks about how you can be naturally attuned and how you can be attuned, which is which is how I do it. So I attune people, and just like I was attuned. Okay, so let's see, where am I? Okay, Assyrian. So Deborah's next, and then Priya. So Deborah Chapman, you got witness the miracle. Balthazar, the guardian gnome, is just saying, begin to witness how the universe is working for you. So I don't know if you ever have these kind of like moments where you think like, God, is everything going badly? Like, so we need to, like, that's normal, but we need to step out of that, right? We need to say, oh, well, you know what? The universe is working in my favor. So now you're just going to sit back and witness the miracle of things just going your way. Okay. When I'm done with this live, I will be giving a group healing and message as well for everybody. Okay. Synchronistic events for you, Priya. And it's nice to see you. Synchronistic events is always coming up when like your guides are showing you all these things. They're synchronizing these signs for you to really see what they're trying to tell you. Now there's things you can do to try and get like that message sooner. In my free bundle of Spirit Guide Masterclass and all the things that come with it, like meeting your joy guide and stuff, you can get a message that way for sure. If you're, but, and that's a free way to do it. But, you need to get that message. I think it would be faster if you try to do something like that. But otherwise, just maybe you already get tons of messages. I feel like you do. So just kind of be objective. Like, what has been happening lately? And what is that showing me? Like, what are they trying to show me? You know what I mean? Okay. Autumn, you got grounding. Sort all the wood nymph. Okay. How are you grounding, Autumn? Are you grounding every day? Like as simple as going outside and walking barefoot in the grass, looking at the sun, no glasses, or anything like that. No, not through the window, outside, grounding. Now, take it a step further. Take a deep breath. Think about roots of light coming from, and you can do this inside too, for everyone can do it right now. Roots of light coming from the bottoms of your feet, going deep, 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 and connecting to that fifth dimensional ascension grid, new earth, Gaia's ascension grid. Right? I disconnect from the 3D matrix and I connect instead to the 5D ascension grid, new earth grid, Gaia's crystal heart, however you want to think about it. You don't have to imagine that. If you can't imagine things, that's fine. You just say it. You just intend it every day. And then maybe you need to go deeper. Are you a light worker? If in that case, you should be connecting to 6th and 7th dimensional grids. So if you don't know how to do that, I do that. You can learn to do that in 3 ways. actually in every way that I work with people. I connect you to those things if I can, if you're ready, in sessions. We do it in tag every month. There's like 60 programs in there. Half of them are 60 and 70, 80 grids, 90, some of them. And then there's also the Higher Realm Activation Show. There's at least one wonderful new 70 grid that Sandalphon has been giving me for a while, and it's not even in tag yet. It's in Higher Realm Activations on etherealtv.net, and that one is a bomb diggity 7th dimensional star grid. That is really helpful. So you just need to do like more grounding. So if you're not even doing the first part, like start somewhere. Basically is what I get. All right. I don't think I've read Donna yet. So Donna, you got specialist support. We talked about this in the beginning. That means that there's something that you're doing either physically or emotionally, mentally, that you need a specialist support. I get for you, it's more like you're trying to heal some trauma of yours or anxiety or something, when you would do better with maybe spiritual healing or counselor or EMDR or some sort of trauma release, EFT, something like that is what I think. It's not what I think. It's what Jump Act thinks. Sorry. But I was saying, I think EFT and EMDR seems to be the thing that's like, so really coming through for you. So Julie says, are we live? I'm not seeing people in chat. I am live in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 places because I use StreamYard. So that's why you may not be seeing everybody in the thing, but yes, I gave you a card. You got it right. All right. So, hey, Vet, you want a card? I got Release and Go. Yeshua the polar bear comes forward to say there's something for you to release. There's something that it's time to let go of. And you already know what it is, Yvette. So for everyone, Yvette's like an amazing virtual assistant. She's my virtual assistant. But there's something that's just not aligning anymore. You can totally see it. You know it. You are totally like, have been getting the message, but you feel bad about it is what I get. It's probably someone to let go of or something that you've been doing with friends for a long time or something like that. So here's my advice. Okay. So for anyone who needs to make a big change or that has to do with someone else and you want like them to, you're afraid to talk to someone because you don't want to hurt their feelings or whatever, you don't know what to do. Or you're in a fight with someone and they won't talk to you, or there's so many ways to do it. I have a whole free blog post on this. It's called I can't remember what it's called. It's called How to Send a Message Through the Airwaves with Archangel Gabriel. And it tells you how to ask Gabriel to help you in these situations. And it is unbelievable how well it works. You'll be shocked. So if you go to soundwavesheal.com/blog and just put in the search Archangel Gabriel or just Gabriel, it should come up and you'll love it. So good, I'm telling you. Brianna, have I given you a message yet? Yes, I have. I remember your. Hi, Paul. I'm not doing spirit readings right now, but I do mini sessions on that if you want. It's $55 and it's recorded message, and I can, if you want a message from your mom. But you got music for manifesting, Paul, and that is that. Music is really important to you, and you can use it for manifesting your desires by using it to get you in a great mood. So if you play an instrument, which I think this might be it, then you can like make up songs and be silly to manifest things. You speak of everything in the present moment. Use law of attraction, everything. If you don't know about law of attraction, everybody go buy right now either audiobook or book. Infinite Possibilities by Mike Dooley. It's absolutely my favorite book. It's incredible. It'll teach you so much. I have it on audio and I listen to it all the time. It's like freaking amazing. I love him. Music for manifesting. Use music to help you manifest. Well, I got you already, Julie. Right? Gave you a card in the very beginning. All right, Linda, adventure. Okay, so if anyone I haven't read yet and you haven't posted in the last like 2 or 3 minutes, then post now. Let me know I haven't read you. Okay, so and Brady says EMDR is amazing. It really is. Adventure, Cocky the Amethyst Fairy, Linda. Adventure is coming to you. There's a lot of adventure. I think I might have read you twice. Oh, well, I guess you needed to. There's a lot of adventure coming your way. So really step in and say yes to adventure. It's something that's really important to you or important for you. I don't think I've read Trish yet. Autumn, I've read you. Let's see. Let's see who's. Okay, so Trish is next. Okay. All right. I see you. I see you, Cornelia. Okay. Okay. I got you. I got a few here I can do next. Okay. And Paul says he loves music. Perfect. Yay. All right. And have I read you, Carolyn Breen or Cornelia Dutton? I don't think so. Okay. I'm going to pick everybody. Don't worry. Trish, you got love. Love the fairy elf. Okay, sorry. Love's coming your way. And usually when I pick this, it's like, it's familial love or whatever. But for you, I think it might be romantic. So if you're already attached, maybe some new romance coming in, maybe you want to even facilitate that. Or if you're not attached, well, guess what? Get your ducks in a row because I think love's coming your way. Which is kind of nice. Tell me, are you attached or unattached? What do you think? Okay. Mina got You Are Safe. Kel, the Silver Fairy. These little metallic fairies are really interesting. I saw one in 3D the other day. I touched it. So most 3D, like the most I've ever seen, everybody saw it. I'm certain it was fairy. It was like flying around and it looked like a tiny piece of silver lint, but it wasn't. It was flying around and we were all like, oh my God, is that a silver fairy? Oh my gosh. It was like 3 light workers were sitting around. And then we went like this and went boop and it disappeared. Well, I think I might have touched it, but I don't know. I mean, hopefully I didn't. They're probably so tiny. Anyway, you are safe, meaning that anything that you want to do is you're safe to do it. Like you don't need to worry. If there's something that you want to do and you're a little worried about the safety of it, they're just saying, no, you're safe. You're safe to do it. Oh, Caroline, thank you for sharing. Anybody who wants to share this, I'm all for it. I'm going to read you anyway because I'm nice, but I want you to share it too. Thanks. Share it to places that allow sharing. Okay, so Christina, Soul Family for You, Cleanum's the Elemental Dwarf, is saying that, oh, look, a new picture. They're saying that your soul family is calling you, and I don't know, it's like the whole message. They're like, she knows what it means. Your soul family's calling you, Christina. That's all I'm supposed to say, they said. I got you. Did I get Cornelia? I don't think so. Okay, Cornelia, you got Reevaluate. This is an interesting card. Reevaluate gives us the garden gnome, our most common gnomes in your yard, in your little friends. When Reevaluate comes up, sometimes, we have this thing that's like beaten into us. That's like, if we haven't, if we said we were going to do something, if we promised to do something, then we have to stick to it, even if it's like the worst decision we ever made and we should have never said yes. That's not true. Sorry, but hi, I'm so sorry that I promised to do this for you, but it's just, I don't know what I was thinking. I should have said no. It's way too much because blah, blah, blah. Here's another solution. You could get someone else to do it. No, just kidding. If you can't like give some sort of other solution or something, or I'll help you once, or, I can't come every Saturday and help you move or whatever, help you do that thing every Saturday or whatever. You could just be like, whatever it is that you said that you would do, you can just be like, I'm just unable to do it. And I overestimated my time and I'm sorry. Let me help. This is what I would suggest that you do to find someone to help you with this. And probably, it's probably not gonna be free, but you can hire someone or I don't know, come up with something for them, right? Oh my gosh, now I'm totally lost. Carolyn, did I read you? Okay, please let me know. I'm gonna go to the most recent one and then I'll come back. Everyone tell me, I've got you right here. Ginny, I did get you a card. Yeah, I gave you a card. Cher is Hummel, the Abundance Dragon. And Krish, you got this card, which I love, which we talked about last week. And this just means that it's time to share for you today. It's time to share your gifts with the world is what I'm really getting. That you need to like be a little more open with who you are and what you do and share your gifts more. Say it. Learn how to say it. Like say what. Okay, I'll get you next. Say what you do. Like you got to learn that 1-minute elevator speech. You guys got to practice that. Like, hey, what do you do? Oh, I'm Rachel Chamness at Sunrise Hill. I am a shamanic channel and mentor. I help light workers open their psychic senses and connect with spirit guides and higher beings of light to channel light, music, and sound and messages. I mean, I didn't get it exactly right, but you know, practice your little thing. Okay. Oh, that was yours. So next, this one's Carolyn Breen's. So you got celebrate. When Tana the Fairy Mermaid says you've already received what you okay, you've received a message from your spirit guides that things are going your way. So it's time to just celebrate. It's kind of like you celebrate ahead of time. It's kind of like that law of attraction. You celebrate and it's coming. Celebrate the little things and it'll come. Okay, let's go back to Krish for a second. So you don't know what to do you? Okay. In that case, you're being called to share your gifts and to discover them. So what do you think they are? You need to really think about what brings you joy in this life, Krish, and make that part of your everyday life. Okay. Judy, you got now, Bert, the vassal giant, and stepping forward to say, now's the time now. Don't put it off. Do the thing that you're being called to do now. You should be feeling a very strong feeling about it. It should be really obvious. Ooh, I'm running out of time. Okay, here we go. Flow for Joanne Lewis. Earthly, the lava mermaid, saying, find where things are flowing. And that is where you should be working. If you feel like there's resistance or something pushing back at you or something you think you should do, then that's not where you should be working. Go back to things that feel easy and flow, and that will help release the resistance or the block of the other problem. Okay, Lisa Joe, you got leadership, Toke the Centaur. You're being called to be a leader in your field for something that you do really, really well. And this is not something you have to sit around and think about, because people are going to start coming up to you if they haven't already and been like, Lisa, can you please do this? Lisa, can you do this? Are you going to be teaching class soon? Can you will you be the president of our club? Can you, whatever it is, they're going to be coming for you. So, you know. Claire, you got self-forgiveness. Milo, the crystal mermaid, says that it's self-forgiveness is the key to healing what it is that you need to heal. All right, so the shadow work blog post, again, I'm going to post. This is how you'll figure out how to do that. You got to use Ho'oponopono, which you don't need a whole course for. You can read a book or you can read my blog post. Where is it? Come on. Shadow work. Here we go. And that should help you with your self-forgiveness, okay? Okay. Jenny, if you missed your card or anyone else who missed their card, you just rewind it, especially on YouTube, or just wait till it's done in like 10 minutes and start it over. Look on the screen till you see your name. Okay. Now I've lost my place. Who haven't I read? Read Judy, read Cornelia, Lisa, Claire, Krish, Joanne, Jenny, Caroline. Okay, anybody else? Who else didn't I read? Form an orderly queue. All right, last chance. Tell me who I didn't read. I'll read like one more. Oh, there's two Carolines. Did I get both Carolines? Okay. Rhonda. Okay. Carolyn, you got Shatalda, who we talked about before. Stop and rest. You're doing too much. So, a time to take a little break. All right, Rhonda. Hey, Rhonda. Okay, you got be uniquely you. Where are you not really being your true self? Time to step into that. Okay. All right, real quick cards at the end here. Alia, you got caution. Something is not what it appears to be, so be careful. And look at things with your heart as well, so you can see and use your discernment. Okay. Tracy, I thought I got you. Here you go. You got make a decision. Melius, the Whale King. You're dithering, and they're like, make a decision. Not making a decision is a decision. Well, Frankie, I haven't even seen you yet. You got to post. Observe your thoughts, Tristan, the Daisy Fairy for Frankie. Watch your thoughts and make sure that you're not thinking negative things or what if scenarios that are like really awful, so that you can really allow beauty to come into your life. Okay. And I only have one more card, and then we have to do the group card and healing for everyone. So Brolic, you got courage. Mateo the Griffin says it's time to take a real risk, a real courageous risk, step off the cliff and really, really go for it. Or that's the only way you're going to see real change, is by really risking yourself. Okay. All right. I'll do one more thing for Gina. Okay, Gina, you got manifest. I had to reshuffle because I've done 44 already. Manifest, Liar the Genie of the Old West says, this is time for you to manifest. So what are you thinking? What are you doing? Make sure that whatever you're thinking and doing is in line with manifesting what's for your highest and greatest good. Okay. Now, group card and healing, because I'll be live again in 15 minutes. And you can see me and April Lindeval will be trans-channeling Merlin and Saint Germain and talking about soul aspects. The group card is gratitude. Barry the Wolf is always talking about gratitude, and I know it can be something that seems really trite, but gratitude is the biggest thing that you can do. Giving gratitude for, oh, look, we've got a spammer, block user. Okay. Gratitude, you know, sometimes your guides show you that, that they have given you something already to give you a sign that the big thing that you're trying to manifest is already on its way. And they give you this sign. It's like, it's a little bitty tiny thing, but it's related. And sometimes we think, well, okay, that's not what I asked for. Like, what's the deal? I need the big thing. And your spirit guides are actually saying, hey, this is a sign that you're going to get the big thing. So have big gratitude for even the little things. Do your happy dance for, you know, anything. Because every time you feel gratitude, the universe says, oh, because whatever's inside is what you're seeing in your life. So the universe says, oh, she's grateful. Let's give her more to be grateful for, because whatever you're feeling, the universe gives you more of. So that's why if you have a problem, you have to work through it, not ignore it, because that doesn't get rid of it. Yeah, that causes anxiety and depression when you just push it away. So instead you have to, you know, look at my shadow work blog and think about that, you know, like how you can get through it really fast and like release it so you can get back to joy, so you can get back to manifesting what you want, so you can get back to gratitude so that you can see more in your life. So you have to be grateful for everything, for there to be more things to be grateful for, right? You have to love things to have more to love in your life. You're trying to bring in love. You have to, you know, you have to do the thing. Like one time when I was a voice teacher, before I was a medium, before I knew I was truly a medium, I just thought I was a little psychic, and I studied spiritual concepts, law of attraction. I needed more students. So what I did was I gave a couple of free lessons for people to have a free lesson to see if they liked it. And just the act of being so busy, those people actually didn't sign up. I mean, that's usually what happens, but all these other people signed up, and I ended up being full. So for 1 week I was full. It was all free lessons. And like 1% of them signed up, and lots of people came out of the woodwork and signed up, and then I was full. You see, just the act of doing and being grateful brought that to me. So that's just the message from that. And I'll give you a healing to help, like whatever blocks you have about gratitude and I'll channel it from Barry the Quote. This is what I call trance channel healing, which is part of what I teach, because I teach all kinds of trance channeling, and I teach psychic Reiki healing. I teach light language, advanced and mastery, and I teach all kinds of mastery, advanced light language techniques. Light worker techniques, and I teach beginners too. So you can always PM me if you want to learn things. Okay, here's the healing from Barry the Wolf. He's telling me that you might think it's like a really silly healing to clear blocks to gratitude, but he said it's actually one of the most profound healings that he could possibly give you, because once you unblock anything any trauma response you have to giving gratitude, then your whole life will open up. That's what he's telling me to tell you. So thank you all so much for coming. I'll be back next week, of course, and you can catch me next. And I have lots of free stuff I'll tell you about in just a second. You can catch me next in 5D Daily, or on the Facebook page, Soundwaves Heal, or on YouTube, Soundwaves Heal. I'll be trans-channeling Saint Germain, and I'll have April Lindeval trans-channeling Merlin. We'll be talking about soul aspects and asking questions about that to truly understand that. So thank you so much for coming. Okay, And I'll see you next week, or I'll see you in 15 minutes. Now, if you are looking for free stuff from me, I have so much. Okay, here's the free stuff countdown. Okay, 5D channels and chats with Rachel Chamness podcast. Okay, there's so much in here. My 5D daily Facebook group. There is a huge group guides that will totally help you and assist you with channeling. Okay, this that I talked about before, but also this spirit guides. Learn all about spirit guides and how to bring them in so that they can help you. The other thing is really inexpensively catch me on Ethereal TV network. I higher dimensional. Let's see. Here we go. It's live. Let's see on Ethereal higher realm activations. It's $11.99. You could go for 1 month, watch 4 really strong activations, and watch thousands of other shows, and then you can renew if you want, or you can join for the year. If you join for the year and you send me your receipt and you like my show, if you're one of the next 10 people to do that, I will give you a free $88 session on Voxer app, which is my now session, which is my immediate session. So you get it within 48 hours. It's like my emergency session, and you can hold on to it for the next 12 months, use it whenever you want, or you can use it right away. All right. Thank you all so much, and see you in 8 minutes. Okay. Bye. And thank you. Find Me Medium.